Welcome back, my friends. Welcome back. It's Scotty the Trucker coming to you again from Campus Inn. Day 3 of the upgrade process. I really don't know what today might hold for me, honestly. I've done all my classes, I've done all my CBTs, and as soon as you do all that, you send an email to Success Leasing letting them know, you've done your part, now you're waiting. You get an email back saying thank you, yes, we've checked, you've done all your required pieces. Stay tuned, you'll get another email with instructions as to regard with picking out a truck or whatever. So I got that one this morning, about 6:15 this morning. I got an email from Success Leasing telling me that I'm officially an A-seat driver. You kind of and don't ask me in the comments what each level means, but when you come to Springfield, you're down. I don't remember the letter, but you're down there, and you bump up through each phase all the way to the highest, which is A-seat, full-blown primeinc trucker. So that email gave that piece of information, and it just said, hold tight, you'll get a call sometime when you're up for looking at trucks. So it also gives you a link where you fill out just a very basic summary, name, birth date, if you're going company or lease, that kind of thing. And it prompts you to go look at the inventory, which I did. I'm holding out a little bit of hope. I'm not real pleased with what I see in the inventory. Under reefer, it's all used internationals, and coming to this, I didn't know anything but, which one's better, Peterbilt, Freightliner, International, Kenmore. I only go by what I hear, and I rarely hear anybody raving about an international. So, and especially that they're all 2019s. The plus side to some of those is that most of them, their lease is up in like 6 months, something like that. So, and there is a bonus to finishing out the lease, even if you didn't do the whole thing. So I want to at least find out a little bit more about that. I don't really know the details of how much you would get in that bonus, but if you can limp one of these across the finish line, there is a little bit of money to be had. And then, I want to find out what the process is of maybe at that point move into something like a Freightliner or a Peterbilt, which is what I would prefer. I kind of went into this hoping for a new Freightliner is what I was thinking, but would be just as happy with a Peterbilt at this point. But right now I just need to get started making money. So, international or otherwise, I'll be excited. So I've written down my top 4 choices, if that is indeed the full list of trucks. Basically going by mileage. I was picking the lowest mileage one was a lightweight truck, and I don't really want that. But most of them are up around February or March of next year as far as the lease goes, and they're all somewhere between 320,000 and 380,000 miles. So right or wrong, that's kind of how I based my top 4 choices. So I'm going in there with those in mind. So again, I'm kind of just waiting for the call. I'm going to be proactive. I filled out all my Abacus. That's the LLC tax service that Prime has. I filled out all that paperwork. We had the training yesterday. The guy said you don't need an appointment or anything. So I'm not real certain right now of the order of things. Do you wait for your truck before you go to Abacus or not? I'm going to go to Abacus and find out. They may tell me, come back right after you get your truck or whatever. I honestly don't know. Certain things, Prime training and things, they kind of hold your hand through certain things, but and I don't know if it's by design, but they also don't tell you a whole lot about, go here, go there. It's not like a step-by-step to this process. At least they haven't given me that. So you're kind of left to kind of figure out some of this on your own, which, may be a test in a way, see what you're made of, and if you can figure out and think on your feet and, overcome, obstacles and things like that. So I'm going to be proactive. I'm ready to go. I think it's a little after 8 o'clock. Going to head over to the Millennium, go to Abacus, and try to get that ball rolling at least. And maybe sometime while I'm there, maybe I'll get the call over to Success Leasing. So I'm going to stop this segment right here. I'll probably add more to it later. I don't know if I'll have the picture-in-picture like I did yesterday. If you've seen much of the Millennium, I'm not sure. If I come across some more footage that that's new, maybe I will, but we'll see. All right, check back in with you later, guys. Okay, update. I'm showing some video here of kind of my travels. I went to Abacus and got that ball rolling. I've filed for my LLC. They said it'll take about 24 hours. Once I get that done, I'll get my tax identification number and can set up my my bank accounts. After that, I got an omelet at the Millennium, and went to the campus store. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you everything I've bought to get ready for my truck prior to seeing the truck. So you can enjoy that at the end. I do want to remedy one thing. I forgot to mention it in my last video. Anthony. I met Anthony in the campus store. He came up to me and said he was a subscriber and that he enjoys my videos. And I forgot to mention that yesterday. So I wanted to thank him for coming up and saying hi. Thanks, Anthony. Good to see you. Good to meet you. All right, guys, hold on to your pocketbooks and wallets, whichever the case may be. This is all the stuff that I have bought prior to getting the truck. It's all stuff that I figured it's your general stuff that you will need for your truck, minus things like fridge and seat covers and things like that, because it looks like most of the inventory, if not all the inventory, is used. So of the trucks, so I may end up with a truck that already has some of that kind of stuff on it. So anyway, I thought I'd run through this with you. Ballpark, I've spent somewhere between $900 and $1,000 on what you see here. Some of it at Walmart and some of it at the campus store, and I've got them kind of categorized, and I'll show you where. I'll start over here. Well, I'll let you know everything from here, more like that corner, is Walmart. Everything else is campus store. Now today I went in and bought, in the case there behind the glass, they have a bunch of tools and things. I didn't realize that it was all one big set. It comes in this bag, and everything in front of it here comes with it. You get you know, wrenches, ratchet sets, there's a ratchet belt. A hammer came with it, which kind of pains me because I bought a hammer the other day from Walmart, but whatever. Adjustable wrenches, zip ties and different fittings here, and a measuring tape. I showed you the Rand McNally that I bought at the campus store a few days ago. Along with that, I got duct tape, a couple pairs of gloves. They actually fit me. I tend to have kind of big hands, and I'm always wearing gloves that are a little too small. Two things that I actually have, but I left at home. Last time I was there, I actually have a Motor Carriers Road Atlas. I have the Rand McNally there, but I left it at home. And while I probably will only need this for a week or two before I get home, I want to have it. I don't want to go out my first week without having an Atlas to consult. So it's $40. Unfortunately, I think it was necessary. Also, the vest, left it at home. It was in a separate laundry that I did, and I left it at home, so I need a vest. Got that. Tire plugger fixer kit. I got 2 alloy locks. Those of you that don't know, Prime requires you to have one of these on the trailer at all times, whether it's loaded or unloaded. And I wanted to have a backup. I don't want to be caught out there without one. Just a notepad. Got my nice pillow, twin extra large bedding, trash can, dry erase, mallet hammers, bunch of little fasteners, things like that. Little stapler, hole punch. I got one of these divider things for my receipts, or at least at first. And this is something I was thinking might be helpful. You know, Prime sends you these macros, and it gives you instructions for when you're close to the shipper. It'll say, you know, go up 2 streets, look for this. It'll talk about landmarks and things like that. The problem is it's on your phone, and it's really tiny, and often you're at the shippers and receivers late at night. It's hard to see. So I thought I might see if I can attach this dry erase board somewhere, like maybe above the driver's seat on the cabinet, or somewhere where it's within reach with Velcro. And I'll write out some of those instructions, you know, right on Main Street, left on here, a little bigger, so that, you know, I can pull it down and see it more clearly when I'm close to the shipper or receiver. I don't know if it'll work, but it was something that came to mind. Another thought to that, because at least in TNT, that part of the job seemed pretty difficult, and you get there at night and can't see, and you know, you're a little lost as to where to go. The other thing I was thinking was using a voice recorder that I have on my phone to read those instructions into the phone before I head out, and then, you know, once I'm close, I can kind of hit it on repeat into my headset. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try one or the other or both and see which one kind of makes my life easier. But that's it. I'm sure there'll be more purchases. I don't know if the truck doesn't have microwave or fridge. I don't know if I'm going to do that before I leave here. I may hold off. I've been working out pretty well just with dry goods, and I'll be home in a week or two after getting my truck, and I can run to Walmart or whatnot. So that I don't know, but I'll let you know if I do. But anyway, that's kind of what I've done to prepare before getting the truck. So hopefully that'll help you. All right, guys, so just to wrap up everything, it's not even lunchtime yet, so I very well may get the call today, but I'm going to go ahead and close out this video because, you know, if I get the call for the truck, to me that warrants its own little chapter. So so far I'm going to call this a day and assume that maybe I won't get that call for the truck today, which is all, I guess, well and good, because I got my LLC rolling. I got to get that and my bank account set up in the next 24 hours or so. I'm going to do a separate video on the bank I'm choosing. I'm going off a recommendation that Eric Odom, driver lineup, my former trainer, did a video on quite a while ago, about a year, I think. It's Novo. It's a completely online bank, and he was able to set all of his LLC banks and everything up within, he said, 10 minutes, you know, if you have the stuff ready to go. And he's been very pleased with it. So I'm going to go with them. It's something that I can do remotely over my phone, and it comes highly recommended. So I'll do that. And I'll do my own little, critique, or whatever the word is, my assessment of how that process went. I'll do a separate video on that, but that's what I'm intending. So if something else happens today, I'll be posting another video either tonight or tomorrow on that, and you'll see. But as of now, I'm rolling. I've got my business about to be born, and it's exciting. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you guys soon. Be well.